this email. You can tell that, right? That's me.
Totally.
Okay.
Totes.
RAD@radradio.com. It's from Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa.
She's writing, we just played the pressure cooker for PBR tickets. Didn't get a winner again today.
Yeehaw.
In fact, we only got 3 right. Need to get 5 right to win.
So close.
And Vanessa writes, I swear, that woman was horrible as a contestant.
Oh.
Ugh, she made that so painful to listen to.
Oh, no.
All she could say was pass because she's used to saying pass the doobie.
What?
Aha! I get it.
Because she's a stoner.
Right, pass the doobie. And doobie, what a hip term. Pass the doobie. Oh, by the way, spelled wrong.
Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side.
Oh, my God.
Now, during the pressure cooker, one of the questions was how many members of the Beatles were there? Our contestant said 5. That is incorrect. We were going for the technical Fab Four.
Duh, the Fab Four.
John, Paul, Ringo, and George. And it was revealed for those that maybe don't listen all the time or are new listeners, Dawn's not a big fan of the Beatles.
I don't hate them, but I don't care for them either. I mean, they have some good songs.
Whereas one of your favorites or your all-time favorite band, Amanda? That's Nirvana, right? It's Nirvana first?
Nirvana is my all-time favorite, just because that was who I connected with as a teenager. But then, yeah, I'd say the Beatles.
Beatles
probably.
are next, right?
And let me tell you, even though I swear I've healed, there are things I hold on to. The main guy who did awful things to me loved Mickey Mouse, which is why I hate Mickey Mouse. And also loved the Beatles.
Okay, so
I'm indifferent to them.
There's a childhood connection there.
Yeah.
Enough. It's amazing.
And sometimes would play the Beatles while terrible things were being done to me.
Oh, my. Lucy in the Sky
So
with Diamonds.
before all
Ruined.
you Beatle heads out there get all harumphed up because they're the best band of all time, not for me.
Strawberry fields forever.
Well, Katie wrote in. I don't know if Katie has the same background as Dawn, but she wrote in and says, I'm with Dawn. I hate the Beatles with a white hot rage. Horrible music.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
No mention of
What is wrong
molestation.
with you?
That's it. But then there's this from Tanya. She says, I don't know that I can listen to your show anymore knowing that Dawn doesn't like the legendary bands, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones.
Oh, whatever. Maybe you should get together with the guy who did terrible things with me. He'd be perfect.
Is that also your hatred of the Stones, or that's just there's no connection there? You just never got into the Rolling
Never got
Stones.
into them.
Okay.
I mean, they have a couple good songs.
Did they ever get into you?
This is Dawn. You notice that's Dawn's out with everything after she gives a strong opinion. Well, they have a couple of good things.
No, but overall, I hate them. And the only reason I say that is because that torturous car ride with my niece and her boyfriend a few years back, where I can't believe my husband and I allowed them to play all of their music. It was the worst. I don't know where the hell underground garbage they found it. And when it finally stopped playing, what was on the radio were the Rolling Stones, and they sounded amazing after all of that. So
there is a classic band that I wouldn't say I hate, but I pretty strongly dislike, even though I know they are phenomenal actual singers. Their voices are phenomenal. But I really can't stand the Beach Boys.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's only
I love the Beach
There's
Boys.
only 2 or 3 songs that I like.
They're too cartoony for me.
don't they only play 2 or 3 notes or something?
No, I mean, I think I'm not going to say that they're not talented musicians, and they are definitely phenomenal singers. Apparently, there's this a cappella album that they have that's amazing,
Ooh.
but I
Google
just can't get into them, really.
I think this is again. We try. We don't always succeed, but we try to raise the level of disagreement on this program. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging, wow, you're very talented, wow, you're very successful, but I hate you. For some reason, that's not okay with people. If there's somebody listening who loves the Beach Boys, they're like, that's not good. You have to love the Beach Boys. That's not enough placating enough. It's totally fun. Look, they're classic bands that I hate with a white hot rage. 2 of the biggest: The Who.
What?
Oh, yeah.
And The Doors.
I hate the Doors. I hate the
Cannot
Doors.
stand
Oh, man, I like
anything.
the Doors.
Hate the Doors.
See, I love the Doors, but that's
Yeah.
because I love just tripping out on
Yes.
them and getting stoned and
Yeah,
listening to them.
that's the hell.
I don't hate all the Doors. I do like the back door. Just so we're clear.
That's the Doors for me. My days when I was tripping on acid and shrooms.
Yeah, but
I loved them.
I am with you on The Who. That is one of the most garbage bands ever. Ever.
Amazing.
Will you give the caveat that they clearly were, if not talented, at least very popular and successful?
Well, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
But don't care.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the difference with all of us. We'll still be friends. We're not going to not listen to each other.
Right. We don't,
like people are like, I will not listen now.
We're just not making each other mixtapes.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
Or if we wanted to torture each other, we know which mixtape to play.
Mixtapes, how hip. Brandon's going to put together an entire day of Beach Boys bumper music now.
Wouldn't it be nice if
Well,
we
see,
were
I actually
older?
like that song.
Oh, man.
I like that
Well,
song.
that's the one he won't include.
It's the Rob, Anybody, and Dawn Show.